Stormy Cloud 21 here, and today we want to look at one of the more recent Hammond collection items. I know there's other ones that have just been announced that will be on the way, but it seems right now we're having even trouble getting the current ones at the moment, especially places like Target where they haven't even hit yet. But if you turn to other sources online, then right now you can be able to find things like this, like I did. This is Geosternbergia, Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Hammond Collection. And this is a flying reptile, a pterosaur, and very excited about this one. Really love the coloration on this. It wasn't ever in one of the Jurassic Park movies, but there was a similar color design, and that was a pteranodon, which is different than Geosternbergia. So right here is the side of the box, Hammond Collection. On this side, I really like it, Hammond Collection, Geosternbergia, shot right there. Jurassic, the Lost World Jurassic Park. Looking on the back of the packaging, again, the Lost World, Hammond Collection, and then down here, Geosternbergia. While the pteranodon may rule the skies of Isla Sorna, the Geosternbergia makes a memorable pre-production appearance and displays an impressive wingspan with a longer neck, beak, and a head crest. Now, as far as the head crest goes, I don't see it being any longer than a pteranodon. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is. But nonetheless, it looks very, very cool having a giant head crest like this on a flying reptile. So one thing you can't see on camera really, but when you get this box in person, the image just jumps off the box when you turn it at an angle to the light. I'm sure you can't see that on camera, but it does in person. And on the top of the packaging, I love this T-Rex right here. That is so cool. And then, of course, you probably want to see that UPC, so there you go. So, I say, without further ado, let's check this out. Cut! Take two! I say, without further ado, let's check this out and open it up for you. When I do this, as always, I like to open this up and get a shot of it in the clamshell, the packaging. So let's pull that out of there without knocking over the ring light. And let's get some photos of that before we move further into the review. Because it's beautiful and absolutely stunning, wouldn't you say? This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. How could you not love that? That's just beautiful. I am very excited about this. I'm hoping that when I open this, there are no problems. I've heard and seen problems and other products of Hammond Collection I've had in the past where there are QC issues. So I'm always a little wary when I'm opening something, hoping that everything will turn out all right as the process goes. So let's try to open this up and check it out. If you don't want to snip the wings, you just be careful and don't aim for them. Like right here, there's plenty of space. There you go, read it. Up here, there's a little more space if you don't want to hurt the wings, so there you go. Now that I've done that, I should be able to just pull this whole thing out of here. Well, there is another problem. The feet are still connected, so I'm going to carefully undo those. So here's how it works with me. I originally bought one of these through Target. Target was slow, nothing happened, nothing has still happened. I've been waiting since October, I think. I finally gave up. So I bought this through Amazon, which came through a lot more faster, a lot more quicker. And I'll still keep the order from Target if it comes through. I don't mind having a second one, but I do mind the wait, and I didn't want to wait any longer on these Hammond collection items, which seem to be this time around very, very, very slow through Target. So I switched it up. I'm glad I did. Now I have this thing already in my hand as of yesterday. So I have to say, I like this very much. It brings me back to the days of Rodan in the Japanese Godzilla movies. Also, just the fact that this is just a pterosaur from like Jurassic Park, you know, or any of the other types of the line of movies. This is cool. Right here, you can rotate the hands, and you can actually rotate them very easily. This is like super, super loose. There's no problem at all rotating that or articulating that. But I would be careful, because things can break and you want to see what everything's like before you get too crazy. Now this one's a little tighter, but same thing. It can rotate very good and swivel. There are bendy wires in the wing, so it is designed to bend, and it is designed to articulate right here. Back this way, forward this way. Is there any swivel? And I would say right here, the wing is attached to the body, so it's not designed to swivel like that. Just designed to go up and down as it is attached right there. But very cool paint scheme. I love the browns, the blue, the white, and this yellow all mixed together. You have a couple of neck joints right here. You can see you went forward that much. You could go back like that. Right there, you can see already there is a place where the paint is gone from the manufacturing of this item. So that would be a cutback, a quality control issue. Things like this shouldn't be for just opening a brand new item that you bought, that you paid for at retail. And to see something like this, it is just not something that should be. And so the quality control on this item should be a lot better. This swivels right here. This goes back like that. It can hide that when the head is like that with the neck, but it's really more of an eyesore when you're doing that. And yeah, you could fix it. Yeah, you could paint some blue over that, but the thing it all boils down to is you shouldn't have to, right? But it is a cool item, even though the paint is not perfect right out of the box with this one. And that is why sometimes it's just a good idea to buy more than one, as many of them have different QC situations, quality control, and you can increase your chances of getting a better item sometimes by buying more than one. I do like the head crest. That is a very, very cool head crest. It's a hard rubbery plastic. It does not bend, but it's very nice. It's got all these grooves, all this texture detail. You can see the nasal area right there where it can breathe, and then here inside the beak and the mouth, and it's all pink right there on the tongue, and then right there like that, pink. There are no teeth inside this pterosaur like with the previous Amber collection Pteranodon had teeth, which I don't mind. I actually like it, but if you're going for scientific accuracy, I guess it's supposed to be this way. So here is the body. It's got this white right here, and then I love how they painted the nails on the feet like that. This rotates right there. It goes forward and back, and then it looks like right there, and then a swivel, and then a swivel right there, and you can see move forward and back right there as well. And then there is your Jurassic logo. So really the only thing I'm gonna say about this so far, I do like it, but the neck seems a little bit like something is going on here. Something might be a little off, but right there, missing the paint. I don't like that right off the bat. I just don't. But it is cool. See how that brown goes into the yellow and it's blotchy. It is a cool item. Now let's see if we can try to mess with the wings and get more of a walking pose. Let's try that. So you would bend this down, and you're gonna bend this back like that. Don't worry, this item is actually designed to be like this. Over time, I guess things could wear out and poke through, but sort of comes with the territory for the articulation that this is made to do at the time that it's made for when you buy it, so you can display it and enjoy it in a walking pose. So off camera, I messed with this pretty good, and this is what I'm coming up with. So pretty much like that, so you can make the item stand. Let's lower the camera a little bit, shall we? And so this is what we come up with, basically. When the feet, this one's not touching. I can move that forward a little bit and make it actually touch the ground. Of course, this is a really flat table. Outside, the terrain would be more uneven and rough sometimes. So you could make it look more natural outside in a setting, displaying it. But there you go. It's kind of like that. So really the only thing I can pick on is right there, this area. I'm gonna say it's like some kind of paint rub or unfinished something, and this doesn't look right. But everything might seem to work okay. It's just that it doesn't look like it should look new out of the box, you know? When you get something brand new and you pay for it and you want it to be nice. The other thing I notice is, okay, and I didn't notice this at first, but it almost looks like the front top part of the beak is wrong or missing. Does it look like that to you? I'm just saying, it almost looks like something's a little off. Maybe it's like missing part of the point of the beak. But other than that, I think it's a pretty cool item. So, I mean, as far as the articulation, it does have a wide range of articulation, and seems like it's too tight. Seems like that should go forward a little easier. There you go. But when it's going back, it seems like it should go further. Maybe there we go. Okay, but that, I'm going to have to critique it as not good, having this issue right there with the paint missing. That just shouldn't be. But other than that, it's a very good item that I would like and that I would recommend. And it's got a little bit of weight to it, but it's not terribly heavy. You know, they've got to save on sending these things out and the shipping. So it's not terribly heavy. Let's bend the wing back out like that. You can see it says Mattel. There you go. Made in Vietnam now. Made in Vietnam, changing some stuff up. That's what they've been doing with the Hammond collection now. So, pretty cool. Another pterosaur to the family. Another fully articulating pterosaur, besides the Amber Collection Pteranodon, which we had. I should get that one out sometime. And also we had the Dimorphodont. Don't forget about that one. So anyway, this is Stormy Cloud 21. I want to thank you for watching this review. Please remember, hit that like and subscribe button. See more cool stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and talk soon.